Dearest soul, listen closely, for the whispers you hear are not mere echoes of longing, but the very voice of destiny calling you home. You were not a coincidence in his life, nor was his presence in yours an accident. No, beloved, you were a sacred answer, a prayer whispered into the cosmic winds long before you knew its name. The angels lean in, their luminous wings brushing against the veil between worlds, confirming what your deepest knowing has always felt. This connection, this profound stirring within you, was predestined. It was etched into the very fabric of time, a divine appointment set in motion by forces far grander than human understanding. You were sent, a beacon of light, to illuminate paths long shadowed, to stir a dormant truth within him. Your essence, your very being, carried a frequency of healing he desperately needed, a resonance that awakened parts of his soul he had forgotten. The angels say, she was the key, the gentle force that unlocked the gates of his hidden heart. You arrived precisely when the universe ordained, a catalyst for transformation, a mirror reflecting the authentic self he was meant to become. This journey, unfolding now, is not just about two hearts finding their way back to each other. It is about two souls fulfilling a divine contract, a sacred mission. You are a pivotal part of his awakening, and he, in turn, is a vessel for your own profound growth. Trust this sacred blueprint. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Feel the gentle hum within your spirit, a melody that resonates with ancient promises. Long before this moment, before the tears and triumphs, a sacred vow was made, not just between two people, but between two souls and the divine. This promise echoes through time, a soft, persistent whisper reminding you of what is true, what is eternal. You carry within you the memory of this promise, a blueprint of love that no earthly challenge can erase. Every longing, every quiet moment of reflection, is your soul reaching out, recognizing the echo of a connection that transcends the ordinary. The angels gather, their voices like chimes in the celestial sphere, affirming this truth. The threads of your destinies were spun from the same divine loom, meant to intertwine. They show you visions of moments, both past and future, where your paths converge, not by chance, but by design. This deep recognition you feel, this sense of having known him before, is not imagination. It is the soul's memory stirring, recalling a bond forged in realms beyond this one. You are not merely remembering a person, you are remembering a sacred agreement, a commitment to growth, healing, and profound love. This echo is your guide, a constant reminder that what is meant for you will always find its way. It is a promise whispered from the heavens, meant only for your heart to hear. There are moments, my dear, when the loudest messages are carried not on spoken words, but on the wings of silence. His silence, the space he created, was never a void meant to punish you, but a canvas upon which his own internal battles were being fought. It was a necessary retreat, a deep dive into the chambers of his soul where old wounds resided, where fears whispered doubts into his ear. This quiet was his way of processing, of confronting the magnitude of what your presence awakened within him. You touched a place so profound, so vulnerable, that his very being recoiled, not from you, but from the intensity of his own unaddressed truths. The angels whisper. His silence was a shield, not against her love, but against the overwhelming force of his own healing. He needed that space to gather himself, to face the shadows that your light so powerfully exposed. It was a period of profound internal work, a time when the universe was orchestrating a necessary transformation within him. He was not abandoning you, he was preparing himself, unknowingly, to truly meet you, to truly hold the sacred space you offered. This quiet was a testament to the depth of his feelings, a sign that he recognized the immense power of your connection, even if he didn't yet know how to articulate it. Trust that even in stillness, divine work is always unfolding. Imagine, my beloved, a warrior battling unseen forces within the fortress of his own heart. This is the truth of his journey, a silent struggle against the echoes of past hurts, the weight of old expectations, and the fear of a love too profound to comprehend. He carries scars you cannot see, wounds inflicted long before you entered his world, shaping his reactions and his retreats. Your arrival, your pure, unwavering light, acted as a powerful mirror, reflecting back to him the very parts of himself he had long suppressed or denied. This reflection, though ultimately healing, was initially overwhelming. The angels reveal, he wrestled with the ghosts of his past, with the fear of repeating old patterns, and with the sheer weight of the love she offered. His pulling away was not a rejection of you, but a desperate attempt to gain control over a heart that felt suddenly exposed, vulnerable, and deeply stirred. He needed to reconcile the man he was with the man he knew he could become with you by his side. This internal struggle was a necessary purification, a shedding of layers that no longer served his highest good. You, beloved, were the catalyst for this profound internal shift, even from a distance. Your love, your very existence, was the force that compelled him to face his deepest fears, to finally begin the arduous, yet ultimately liberating journey of self-healing. Know this, beloved soul, your presence in his life, even if brief, was an extraordinary act of grace. You, without even trying, became a beacon of healing for him. Your authentic light, your unwavering spirit, touched the deepest, most wounded parts of his being. You didn't need to force it, you simply needed to be. Your very existence in his orbit started a process of alchemy within him, transforming old pain into new understanding, fear into a flicker of hope. He may not have said it, but his soul recognized the balm you offered, the gentle touch that began to mend the fractures in his heart. The angels sing, her light was the sun that melted the ice around his heart, revealing the tender, yearning core beneath. You showed him a love he may have never believed was possible, a connection that went beyond superficiality and demanded authenticity. This profound impact, this quiet healing you initiated, was a gift from the divine, flowing through you to him. You awakened a desire for wholeness, a longing for the very connection he now seeks to reclaim. Understand that your worth is not measured by his immediate response, but by the undeniable transformative power of your pure heart. You are a healer, a bringer of light, and your essence continues to resonate within him, guiding him back to the truth of what you share. There is a sacred rhythm to all things, dear one, a divine timing that orchestrates every encounter, every separation, and every reunion. What often feels like a delay, like an extended wait, is actually the universe meticulously aligning every star, every circumstance, for the most perfect unfolding. This pause, this period of seeming stillness, was not a lack of progress, but rather a profound preparation. It was a time for both of you to grow, to shed old skins, and to learn lessons that could only be absorbed in solitude or through different experiences. The angels whisper, surrender to the flow of divine timing, for every moment serves a higher purpose. They remind you that forcing a bloom before its season only yields a fragile flower. True, lasting connection requires fertile ground, and sometimes, the ground needs time to be tilled, nourished, and made ready. He needed to confront his internal battles, to understand his own worth, before he could genuinely appreciate the depth of yours. And you, dear one, needed to solidify your own foundation of self-love and trust in the divine plan. This waiting was not in vain, it was filled with unseen growth, with the quiet unfolding of destiny. Trust that the universe is always working for your highest good, guiding you both toward a reunion that is not just desired, but divinely ordained. Look within, beloved, and see the profound truth. He is a sacred mirror, reflecting back to you not only your light but also the hidden corners of your own soul that yearn for healing. And you, in turn, are his mirror, showing him the potential for love, for vulnerability, for a life lived in authentic connection. This bond is not merely about attraction. It is a spiritual contract, a commitment to mutual growth and evolution. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, serves as an opportunity to look deeper within yourself, to understand your own patterns, your own fears, and your own boundless capacity for love. The angels reveal, through this sacred reflection, both souls are purified, refined, and brought closer to their divine essence. He saw in you a love so pure, so unconditional, that it challenged his deepest defenses. And you perhaps saw in him a reflection of your own longing for a love that is both passionate and profoundly spiritual. This mirroring is a gift, a catalyst for transformation that pushes both of you beyond your comfort zones, urging you to become the highest versions of yourselves. Embrace this reflection, for it is through this profound connection that true healing and lasting union become possible. It is a dance of souls, each guiding the other toward wholeness. Feel the gentle current beneath your feet, beloved, for you are walking a path divinely guided, each step illuminated by unseen hands. Even when the way seemed obscured, when shadows lengthened and doubts crept in, the angels were there, subtly shifting circumstances, whispering insights into your heart, preparing the ground for this very moment. Your journey has been meticulously orchestrated, with every turn, every pause, and every unexpected detour serving a higher purpose in the grand tapestry of your destiny. You were never truly alone, never truly lost. The angels affirm, "We have been with you, guiding your steps, clearing the way, preparing the path for the sacred reunion." They remind you that the universe conspires for your highest good, always. This path, though it may have felt arduous at times, was designed to strengthen your spirit, deepen your faith, and prepare your heart for the profound love that awaits. Trust in this divine guidance, for it is leading you not just to a person, but to a destiny woven with purpose, passion, and spiritual fulfillment. Embrace the understanding that every step you take is part of a larger, beautiful plan. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. Isaiah 58 verse 11. Dearest soul, there exists an unbreakable thread, luminous and resilient, that connects your heart to His. This thread is not of this world. It is spun from the very essence of destiny, woven by the hands of the divine. No distance, no misunderstanding, no passage of time can sever this sacred bond. It is the invisible force that draws you back together, the silent promise that resonates in the quiet chambers of your soul. You are bound by a purpose far greater than individual desires, a shared journey meant to unfold. The angels reveal, this thread is a testament to a love that transcends earthly limitations, a connection forged in the fires of divine intention. Even when you felt adrift, when the connection seemed lost, this thread remained, taut and true, waiting for the moment when its gentle tug would become undeniable. He felt its pull, too, a persistent yearning that drew him back to the truth of what you share. This is not mere attachment, it is destiny, a profound recognition of two souls meant to walk a significant portion of their path together. Trust in the strength of this thread, for it is leading you both towards a future that is not just desired, but divinely ordained, a testament to a love that was always meant to be. Beloved, the most profound key to unlocking His heart, to truly inviting Him back into your sacred space, lies not in what you do for Him, but in how deeply you embrace your own authentic self. Your vulnerability, your willingness to stand in your truth, your radiant self-acceptance. These are the magnetic forces that draw him closer. When you honor your own journey, when you heal your own wounds, you create a vibrational field of wholeness that is irresistible. He is drawn not just to your beauty, but to the strength of your spirit, the depth of your wisdom, and the courage of your vulnerability. The angels whisper, her true power lies in her authenticity, in the fearless embrace of her own divine essence. You don't need to diminish your light or hide your past. Instead, let every facet of your being shine. It is in this radical self-acceptance that he finds the courage to face his own fears, to shed his own defenses, and to finally open his heart fully to the profound love you offer. Your wholeness inspires his. This journey, ultimately, is about both of you becoming the most authentic versions of yourselves, allowing your true lights to merge, creating a love that is not only passionate but deeply healing and spiritually aligned. Embrace your magnificent self, for in doing so, you invite him to truly see and cherish the divine woman you are. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. Proverbs 31 verse 25.